talking about comparison between Chinese and international teaching methodology. The Chinese methodology in China tends to be more on theories and pencil paper based chalkboard style of teaching. Compared to the international methodology, teaching methodology, especially in Raffles, we adopt the philosophy of learning by doing, where students do learn much more by being involved in projects, whether in groups, and they do a lot of oral presentations in front of audience. That is to build up their confidence. The big difference between a China university and international college like Raffles is that students in Raffles learn by doing. It's not just memorizing books and trying to cram everything in their head for the exams. Raffles students are able to apply their knowledge when they go to work, and they can apply their knowledge when they set up their own business. They are able to interact with people because communication skills are involved. A lot of teamwork, presentations are being encouraged. And, basically, our Raffles students will be very different from students in Chinese universities.
I like the teaching way here. It's very exciting and also very useful, very fresh. To tell the truth, during the first period of time, I can't suitable this teaching way. It's very special. It's different from the Chinese traditional teaching ways. We cannot just write down information that the teacher gives you. All of the things are all the case studies. You need to make the presentation. And for example, maybe the teacher will give you one topics. For example, if you are a consultant of a college, how do you solve the problem between the staffs? So all of these questions are all not. You cannot search information directly. You need to think. This question contain the information, and then search it or find it by the internet. And also, during this 2 year study in Raffles, we have mentioned the video making, and the marketing research, and also a website. It's all very useful for our the real life. For example, we need to do the marketing research. Because our college make one magazine that give the foreigners who in Changchun. Maybe it's very difficult, especially in the winter. It's very cold, but it's also useful. It can help us to practice us and get a real experience from our common life. It's very useful, and I like it.
I'm Christian King. My major is graphic design. In our design class, life seemed much easier. We sit in front of the computer, talk, watch advertisements and movies, and even go outside to take photos for the design photo. Honestly, it's not that easy. Teacher give us a project to discuss, then we are divided into groups and start working.
这里呢，双语教学、网络教学，同时图书馆还有丰富的藏书。在这里，学生还可以享受到一流大学所能提供的一切师资力量和教学条件。在我们英语课上，可以说最大的特色就是师生的交流和互动。在课上呢，同学和老师可以用英文比较顺利的沟通和交流，这为我们上外教课也提供了良好的条件。
For that end, we give our students plenty of projects. Many of them outside of the college are often involved with real companies doing projects on their behalf. For instance, in the past, we've done some work for a local restaurant. We've done some work for a hotel. We're currently organising on the social entrepreneur course, collecting gifts and money to donate to poorer children. So we try to make the courses as practical as possible. We teach the full range of subjects, from economics, marketing, finance, and I suppose our guiding philosophy is that we want our students, whilst they're here, really to gain confidence in themselves. We think confidence is very important in business, so we try to give them every opportunity to realise their confidence. The other important thing in business, of course, is the ability to communicate. So we fashion our courses very much to bring out these two qualities within the students. To this end, our course is possibly slightly different to the Chinese traditional way of teaching, where we put our students mainly into groups, into teams, and they have to work in teams. This helps them to communicate with other people, get to know how a group works. We get them to do a lot of presentations, so they learn how to stand up in front of people and give talks using a variety of devices. Now this method of teaching is actually quite common in England in the business schools. So this is an approach that I am used to. Some of our students, they find it very enlightening, and eventually a lot of them become very, very good and very adept at this method of teaching. I'm glad to say that the senior students here now, a lot of them are actively going out and learning things for themselves.
1 week, each group should give a presentation in class to show how far we are going. Here, we listen to their comments, think about their advices, and make corrections.
快速发展的多媒体世界里，如果你想在多媒体设计行业当中占有一席之地，我想来这里学习将是你一个很好的开端。